Dr. Chege, Professor Chege. I remember when I was a student for MBA, this multinational corporations, these large corporations in the US, some of them, you have a room with a table like this, with only a pad and a pencil. It's a thinking room. There's a breakout of 1 hour every day where you go and sit there yourself and think of any design of any product of any. The idea is to encourage you to think and come up with something. And I mean, it is amazing. If you look at some of the products that have come out of that process in some of those big corporations, you'll be surprised. But you see, the sad thing is, I don't even blame the big pharma in this country. I blame the institutions of higher learning, like universities, because those are the ones who should be jumping onto that kind of mosaic and tell him, my friend, you have something, yes, please come, because they are there to to do research. They are there to develop. But you remember what happened to Professor Bell? You know how you get ridiculed if you come up with any idea.
Yes.
That is not in tandem with what the West is doing. You are considered, what is it? They think you have lost your mind. So we've been captured mentally by, if you are not thinking West, you are not doing what you're considered to be. So I think this is an unfortunate thing. I think today research is the most important thing in this world. That's how all this technology, coming out from all this Asia and Europe, is because of research, because of thinking. But our universities are not encouraging you on that. The moment you come up with something like what that professor did, which is not, what they used to. I know so I think the sad thing is our institutions. Those are the ones who should provide. You see what happened last year when Corona came up.
Yes.
And some individuals came up with ventilator design. Others came up with designs for beds. And you see how long the government, none of it was taken up. You remember what happened to those boys in Kiambu on the beds?
On the beds.
You know how they got, ridiculed and frustrated.
Yes.
So, and there are so many of those kind of, challenges we have in this country. And the problem is our institutions and our mentality. That what is developed in this third world is not deemed to be something of value to the rest of the world. And it's a sad thing.
Indeed.
Yeah, and we also have to appreciate the fact that we can have real African ideas. So